Hi, this workout I call Fast and Furious, so I hope you're ready to work hard. But remember, whenever you need to, listen to your body and take a rest. Join in when you're ready. We're going to start on our back with toe taps. So we always start working on the core. Make sure the core is working hard before we challenge our body any further. So keeping neutral spine, inhale to tighten the core, exhale to take one leg to tabletop, then the other. Keep them hip distance apart. Inhale to lower the foot towards the floor and exhale to bring it back up. Inhale to toe tap towards the floor, exhale to bring it back up. So as you're working away, be sure that you're keeping the knees over the hips, the ribs close down to the hips, the belly button to spine. We're going to do one more to each side. And then we're doing double legs. So glue the knees and feet together, tighten the core. Because it's more difficult to do double leg lowers, we're going to exhale to lower down and inhale to come back up. Exhale to lower, keeping the belly button to spine, and inhale to come back up. Be sure you're not arching the back. Keep the ribs closed down to the hips. Two more like that. Last one. And then lower one foot at a time. Right. Single leg circles. So tighten the core, keep one leg bent, take the other leg through tabletop to the ceiling, straighten the leg, point the toe, and turn the leg out. Exhale to lower the leg down away from you. Inhale to circle the leg out and around and back up to the top. Exhale down and inhale out and around. Keep your tight jeans muscle tight this time. That's the muscle we're focusing on most, so that you keep even weight through both hips as you circle around. Good. One more in this direction. Make sure the inner thigh is looking at you the whole time. Then bend the knee and lower the foot to the floor. Other side. Lift the leg with the exhale, extend the foot to the ceiling, turn the leg out so the inner thigh is looking at you. Exhale down through the center and inhale to circle around and back up to the top. Exhale to lower down, inhale to circle around. So this is challenging our tight jeans muscle so that we can maintain even weight through both hips, making sure that our core muscles are turned on and strong, ready for the next set of exercises. Bend the knee and lower the foot back to the floor. Good. So, working on the lower abs to start with, we're going to do scissors. So tighten the core, take one leg and then the other leg to tabletop, glue the knees and feet together and extend the legs to the ceiling. So if your hamstrings are not long enough, your legs might be a little lower, but that's okay. Keep the head and the chest down on the floor this time. Keep the belly button to spine. Exhale to lower one leg towards the floor, but only as far as you can go without popping the abs. Inhale to bring it back up. Exhale to lower down and inhale to come back up. So keep going. Only work as far as you can go, keeping that belly button to spine. Don't let the abs pop up or arch the back. Exhale down, inhale lift, exhale down, inhale lift. One more each side. Last one. Good. Bend the knees, lower the feet to the floor. Excellent. Double leg lowers is next. So just like in toe taps, two legs is harder. So we will use abs much more strongly, but we're also only going to take them a little way down, not as far as we did before. So tighten the core, take one leg, then the other leg to tabletop, glue the knees and feet together and extend the feet to the ceiling. From here, inhale, scoop through the belly, exhale, lower the legs only a little way. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, reach away with the toes as you lower down, and inhale to come back up. Keep the legs as long and straight as possible as you lower away. Make sure you're not sinking through the back as you come back up. There's one more, and inhale up, bend the knees and lower back down. Good. Remember, if any of these exercises are too challenging, just do one or two of them and build up the number as your muscle strength grows. So from here we're doing double leg stretch. Also challenging, but work within your own limitations. So tighten the core, take one leg, then the other leg, bring them together. Exhale, sweep the hands past the hips and holding on to the knees. From here, inhale to extend and exhale to reach around to your feet. Inhale, extend away and exhale to reach around. So try and keep your head and chest up as you extend out and come a little higher as you bring it back in. So circle around and lift a little higher. There's two more. Inhale out, exhale, sweep around. Inhale out, exhale, sweep around. Lower the head and chest and lower the feet one at a time back down onto the floor. We're doing crisscross. So from here, let's take the hands behind the head. Keep the elbows nice and wide. Tighten the core, take one leg and then the other leg to tabletop. Exhale, lift the head and chest and rotate rib to opposite hip as you extend the other leg out. Bend it back in, back through the center. Exhale to rotate and inhale back to the center. Keep the elbows wide as we rotate. Try not to pull on the head and use the abs to reach across. We're going a little faster this time. Remember, you can always lower your head back onto the ground in between sides to give it a mini break before you change from one side to the other. Let's do two more. Reach and rotate and reach and rotate and lower back down. Lower the feet back down. Good. So now we're going to combine some of those. We're going to do crisscross and scissors in a fast-paced maneuver. Yay! Tighten the core, take one leg, then the other leg to tabletop. Bring the hands behind the head. Exhale, lift the head and chest to look at the thighs and rotate rib to opposite hip as you extend the other leg away. And now let's go faster. And there's one more to each side. Good. Hold it there. Extend the feet to the ceiling, keeping the head up, and rotate and rotate. One more each side. Bring the legs back to tabletop and crisscross and crisscross, crisscross and crisscross. Scissors and rotate and rotate and rotate and rotate. Bend the knees, crisscross, 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 and lower back down. Lower the feet back to the floor. Good, the heart rate should be getting up. Let's kneel up to do some kneeling glutes. So, knees underneath the hips. Place one hand on the floor beside your knee. Extend the other leg out nice and long. Bring the other hand on top of your hip. Make sure you're pressing your hips forward so you have a straight line through your toe to your knee and your hand. This time, engage the glutes. Exhale to lift that leg. And from here, we're lifting higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there and do 5 circles in each direction. 2 to go. And the other way. The good thing about this exercise is you feel it through both glutes. Yay. Bend it in and extend out for side kick. Inhale And exhale, extend out for side kick. Be careful not to hinge through the hips as you do this exercise. Bend it in and extend away. There's 2 more. And 1 more. Good, hold it there. And lower down. You should feel it through both glutes, both the kneeling one and the working one. On the other side, place the other hand on the mat. The opposite leg is out straight this time. Press the hips forward, tighten the core and lift the leg up. Hold it up and lift higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Circles, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in for side kick and extend out. Be careful not to hinge through the hips. Keep those hips pressing forward. 2 to go. And 1 more. Lower the leg. Good. Come down onto your side. Have your elbow underneath your shoulder. 1 leg bent, 1 leg straight, because we're going to be doing side lift. So it's a little bit of a mermaid kind of exercise, but we're working the side of the waist. So tighten the core, press down into your elbow so you're not hanging through your shoulder. And exhale to lift the underside of the waist and reach across your head. Inhale to lower back down. So exhale, sweep and lift and reach across your head. And inhale to lower back down. There's 3 to go like this, really lifting through the underside of the waist. Keep the shoulder down and back so you're not sinking through the shoulder. There's 2 to go. You should feel the underside of your waist lifting up to the ceiling. This one we're taking it up, holding it up, and lower back down. Let's flip to the other end of our mat to do it again on the other side. So, on your hip, the top leg is long and straight. Make sure this elbow is underneath your shoulder and you're pressing your shoulder blade down and back so that you're not sinking into your shoulder. Starting with your hand in front of the torso, use the underside of the waist to lift that hip up and over and reach over your head, and inhale to gently lower down. So exhale, sweep and reach over your head, and inhale to lower down. There's no weight through the long straight leg. All the weight is up in your torso, pressing the elbow away, lifting and reaching. 1 more, exhale, sweep and lift and reach, and inhale to come back down. And this one you're going to sweep and reach and hold it up, really reach through that top arm and lower back down again. Good. Come back to the first side because we're doing star. So with star, make sure your hand is directly underneath your shoulder. The top foot comes in front, the bottom foot comes behind, and the other hand is reaching for the ceiling. So we're adding a twist this time. So exhale, rotate rib to opposite hip as you twist through underneath that bottom arm, and inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate rib to opposite hip and inhale to the ceiling. So try and keep both hips facing forward as you rotate rib to opposite hip. There's 2 to go. Exhale, rotate, inhale, back. Last one. Exhale and rotate, inhale, coming back, lower back down. We've got the other side to do. Okay, so the hand is underneath your shoulder, top leg is in front, bottom leg behind, lifting through the underside of the waist and reaching for the ceiling. Make sure you're trying to get a straight line from the top hand through to the bottom hand. So exhale, rotate rib to opposite hip. And inhale to come back up. Shoulders stay down and back. Exhale, rotate rib to opposite hip. And inhale, back up to the ceiling and reach for the ceiling. There's 3 to go as we rotate under again. Back up. 2 more now. Take it back up. Last one. Bring it back up. Bend the knees and lower back down. So before we stretch, there's one more exercise. Swimming. We're going to work the back. So the legs are out long and straight and the hands are out over your head. If it's more comfortable for your shoulders, you can take them out slightly wider. So from here, inhale to tighten the core and lift both legs and arms off the mat. Now you're going to lift the opposite arm and the leg and then change sides. Lift the opposite arm and the leg and then change sides. So keep going. You're working every muscle down the body. Pull the belly button into the spine and make sure your core is still turned on. Good. Now let's go faster. Swimming, like as if you've just fallen off the P&O cruise ship and you're swimming for the deserted island. Keep going, keeping your core nice and still. Try and stabilise through the torso. Minimise any rocking from side to side and keep reaching through your hands and feet. Little bit to go yet. Keep swimming. Nearly there. And then lower back down. Nicely done. So come up onto your knees. Sitting back onto your heels. Stretch through. Stretch out through your back. Well done. We're going to finish with a twisted stretch. So seated twist. One leg is out long and straight. The other leg is bent in with the foot against your thigh. Sit nice and tall and bring the hands to the ceiling. So inhale and lift up out of your hips. Rotate towards the bent leg and then lie down along the straight leg. So you get a nice stretch through the side of the waist. Pull the belly button to spine and really reach. So as you inhale, rotate to the ceiling and exhale, slide out along that straight leg a little further. One more time, inhale and rotate. Exhale, slide out a little bit further. Coming back up, back to the centre. And change sides. So the other leg goes out nice and straight. Bend the other one in and the foot is against the thigh. So sit nice and tall, bring your hands to the ceiling, make sure the shoulders stay down and back. Inhale to lift up out of your hips, rotate towards the bent leg. And exhale, lie along that straight leg. So inhale, rotate the shoulders a little further and exhale, slide out along that leg a little further. Keep the belly button to spine. Inhale, rotate the shoulders. Exhale, lie along that leg just that little bit further. One more time. Inhale, rotate. Get that nice side stretch. And exhale, slide out even further. Inhale, back up to the ceiling. Rotate to the front. Happy days. I hope you enjoyed that. Fast and furious. You should have worked up a sweat. I know I have. I'll see you again on the mat.